between the Panthers from SUNY Purchase and your Baruch College Bearcats. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you all please rise and stand? Let's meet tonight's starting lineup. First for the visitors from SUNY Purchase. A junior from the Bronx, New York, number 1, Idris. A senior from Bayside, New York, number 6, Joe Higgins. A senior from the Bronx, New York, number 8, Jeremiah Hunt. A freshman from Port Washington, New York, number 10, Marcus Gargulo. A freshman from East Elmhurst, New York, number 11, Mario Almeida. A senior from Bellport, New York, number 12, Ben Urkan. And the libero, a freshman from Brooklyn, New York, number 2, Jasper Zeray. The assistant coach is Kerry Neville, the head coach, Ryan Cole. Now let's meet the Baruch College Bearcats. A freshman from Fair Lawn, New Jersey, number 5, Jack Centeno. A sophomore from Jackson Heights, New York, number 8, Stallone Shankar. A freshman from Valley Stream, New York, number 11, Michael Higgins. A freshman from Brooklyn, New York, number 12, Defeng Han. A freshman from the Bronx, New York, number 13, Carlos Rodriguez. And a freshman from Guangdong, China, number 14, Dennis Yu. A freshman from Tokyo, Japan, the libero, number 4, Naoku Tani. And a freshman from Holbrook, New York, the libero, number 6, Travis Gotti. Volunteer assistant coach, Jared Euler, assistant coach, Hanbin Lee, and your head coach, Kevin Edwards. Have a great match, everybody. Baruch College, the NCAA, and the CUNY Athletic Conference promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removals from the premises. Ladies and gentlemen, also just a reminder to please wear your mask at all times. Enjoy today's match.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Arc Arena for another Baruch men's volleyball matchup. Baruch taking on SUNY Purchase tonight. Coming into this matchup with a record of 1-9, haven't yet played a conference game, and the SUNY Purchase Panthers coming in at 1-3, 0-1 Skyline. So both teams certainly have some ground to make up in the standings, but should have a good one here tonight, coming live from New York City. I'm Brian Flannery. I'm joined in the booth by Gia Cerulli. Gia, so happy to have you on board, and I know it's your first game, so excited to have you here.
Yes, Brian, it is. I'm excited to be here and excited to watch the volleyball game firsthand. This is my first game this season, so I'm excited to see what Baruch has in store for us.
Of course, just another one of John Nevis's great sports information interns. So yeah, exciting matchup here at the Arc Arena as we're just about ready to get underway. Officials are getting all their rotations set, and it's going to be SUNY Purchase to start this one.
Serving first, Purchase.
It's going to be Idris, the junior setter from the Bronx, to get this one started. It's going to be Doug in the back row. Shankar going to Higgins through the middle.
Higgins gets the point.
So yeah, Higgins getting it done early. Baruch able to get into their set. See if they go back to him early and often.
Got number 8, Stallone Shankar, sophomore, serving.
So he'll go back row with that. It's going to be a back set on the outside, blocked by Higgins and Han. Back row gets tied up, and that's going to be another point for the Bearcats as we jump out to an early 2-0 lead.
Number 6, Higgins on Purchase, fumbled that one, although he did have a good game last time with John Jay. Unfortunately, Purchase did not get the win for yesterday.
So yeah, coming off a back-to-back, as Shankar will look to string together a little bit of a service run here. And speaking of Shankar,
spike and a dig by Higgins, but goes out of bounds.
Yeah, so nice job there by Jack Centeno getting things done for the Bearcat offense. 3 really good looks.
Looks like Higgins has something in his eye. We're pausing.
So yeah, we'll see if the officials go to a timeout or if they'll play through this one, and they will play through. So Higgins appears to be okay. And Shankar putting together a nice service run to start this for the Bearcats. Again, Baruch coming into this one 1-9, but certainly a lot of potential in this young team. So it'd be great to see a potential win here at the Arc Arena.
Hunt spikes.
And that ball's rattling around the rafters. Baruch unable to hold on, so that will be Purchase's first point of the evening here.
Jeremiah Hunt going for the serve.
So Hunt will serve back row. Dug by Godin. Back set now to Centeno. Rolls off the tape in favor of the Bearcats, and that's going to be another point for Baruch.
4-1. Starting off strong so far for the first set.
Yeah, Bearcats looking really good so far. Able to get a few nice clean and easy looks. So it's going to be Jack Centeno to serve for Baruch. He'll go back row. Ball immediately shot up into the rafters and straight down. Gee, that's truly a case of the home court advantage here, having to play around that divider.
Not only the dividers they have the hoops, they have the pipes. We got a lot of things up in the ceiling at Baruch.
Yeah, so the Bearcats will certainly benefit from that as that ball ricochets off the same rafter. This time Purchase holds on. It's going to be a free ball from the Panthers. Now Shankar.
Spike!
And they're going to call that inbounds, so it's going to be a 6-1 Bearcat lead here to start set number 1.
We have Jack Centeno with the spike, with the serve.
Yep, Centeno putting together a nice service run here as that's going to be an ace. So Centeno with the ace extends this one to 7-1. And the Bearcats are certainly looking good here to start.
It almost seems like Purchase's back line is just letting it fly right by. There we go.
And that one's dug, but another rafter ball as this is just going to be a free ball from Purchase. Baruch's going to be able to get into their offense here. Cross-court set. Dug in the back row by Hunt. Thrown over by the Hunt on 1. Shankar's going to set up Higgins through the middle. And the front row unable to block that one. So it's going to be a kill for Michael Higgins. Making a big impact early here for the Bearcats.
Centeno with the serve again. Let's see if he sticks this one.
And Centeno showing some really nice serves here, giving this back row of Purchase a hard time as that one
just getting over the net.
And that's what we call the home court roll here at the Arc Arena as that one gets over. And the Bearcats jump out to an early 9-1 lead. So Purchase is going to take a timeout and talk things over. We'll be back on the air in just a few moments. So just about back underway here at the Arc Arena. Jack Centeno stringing together a very nice service run here in set number 1. We'll see if he can continue that with this serve. And that one was probably going out, but played by the back row of Purchase. It's going to be a free ball sent over on 3. Shankar, pipe attack Centeno, and that's a big swing and a kill.
I must say, Brian, Centeno's on fire tonight, and he's still going for the serves.
Yeah, so Centeno making his impact felt very early here. And another great serve dug by the back row. Let's see if Purchase holds on. It's going to be a free ball from the back row from Hunt. Now outside to Han. Han gets over that ball. Sent over by Purchase.
Hunt tries to save, but it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, that was almost like a layup for Han there. The ball came back over on 1. He's in perfect position. Just able to send that back over with authority. So with that, 10-point Bearcat lead here in set number 1. Centeno going back row again. Ball shot up to the rafters.
Nobody was there.
Nobody home.
Idris did try to dive for that ball. Last game with John Jay, he had 19 assists.
So this time, Centeno sends that one just a little long for the service error, but not before he helped Baruch climb out to a 10-point lead. Did a really nice job with that service run, and Baruch able to get a lot of good looks on the offensive end. So now we'll see what they can do primarily on defense.
Freshman Mario goes for the serve.
Shankar outside.
Ooh, Idris is down. Ball hits him. His teammates help him up.
And that's Who with the kill. So it's going to be Michael Higgins dropping back to serve for the Bearcats.
Hunt gets the ball.
And that one goes out of bounds on Purchase, so it's going to be a point for the Bearcats.
Higgins taking it to the server line.
And Higgins just looking to get that one over.
Straight into the net, unfortunately. It will be Purchase's ball.
Yeah, and those are one of those serves where you're just trying to get it over, but just didn't connect there for Higgins.
Senior Ben Akron.
Nice back set from Shankar going to Defeng Han, and Purchase somehow able to keep that alive, but that's going to be 4 touches. Excuse me, they're going to call a double there. Or 4 touches. Remains to be seen, but nonetheless, it's going to be a point for the Bearcats.
It is tricky in the Arc Arena with everybody everything hanging from the ceiling. I wonder if Purchase's court has any similarities whatsoever.
Yeah, Bearcats definitely taking advantage of that one here early.
Freshman Ryan Oman with the serve.
And Purchase able to get into their offense here. Higgins sends it over the front row of the Bearcats. Trickles off some hands. It's going to be a point for the Panthers. So Baruch still leading 15-4, but it's going to be Higgins dropping back to serve for Purchase. And
unfortunately, that is...
Yeah, it's going to be... Oh, excuse me. No, it's going to be a service ace. Tough angle here from the broadcast booth, but Higgins able to come away with the really nice service aces. He'll look to string together a run here for the Panthers. And right after that ace, Higgins commits the service error, so it's going to be point and ball going back to the Bearcats.
You have Dennis Hu at the server's line.
Who's going back row, sent over on one by Purchase, sent back on one by the Bearcats, and that is Andrew Abanwa with the kill.
Higgins attempts to get that one, but unfortunately knocks him down in the process. Baruch's ball again with a 7-5 lead. Unfortunately, goes right into the net. Purchase's ball.
Yeah, so who commits a service error, and Marcus Gargiulo is going to drop back to serve for the Panthers. As he sends that one back row, dug by Godin, cross-court set. Centeno tips it over.
Hunt sets it up for Idris.
And
spikes it.
Yeah, Hunt's going to come away with the kill.
Marcus had 3 kills last game against John Jay and 2 blocks. Let's see how his serving goes second time around. Unfortunately, right into the net again.
So it's going to be a point for the Bearcats as they lead 18-7. Purchase able to string together a good-looking run there. But Baruch will look to close out set number 1. Making some subs here as Alexander Howard checks in. And it's going to be Carlos Rodriguez on to serve.
It's going out. Hunt tries to save.
And that's definitely way out of bounds as Idris sent it over on Baruch's side, from Baruch's side. So Rodriguez will continue his serve. Rodriguez looking back row. And that one is sent out of bounds. It's going to be a service ace for Rodriguez. Again, sometimes it's not all about the power, but sometimes factoring in some finesses, it kind of caught Purchase a little bit out of position there. So Rodriguez going back, same spot. This time Purchase able to hold on, but it's going to be a down ball dug in the back row by who? Howard coming through the middle, just tips it over. Outside set, Purchase is looking to send that one over. Howard coming through the middle.
That was some very nice back and forth since we started the set. Unfortunately, Purchase did not have anybody there to dig the ball, and it went right into the court.
Yeah, nice volley on both sides, and Howard didn't get all of that one, but got just enough to get over the front row. So Rodriguez will continue his service run as the Bearcats close in on set number 1.
Rodriguez with the serve. Higgins there to get it.
Outside set to Hunt.
Spike by Hunt.
He'll look back row, cross-court set.
Blocked by Purchase.
Nice save by Abanwa. So this is going to be a free ball sent over by the Bearcats. And Idris tips it over on 2, and that'll be enough for the point.
A nice tip by Idris.
So it looks like Idris, after getting the point, is going to drop back to serve for Purchase.
Unfortunately, that is a point taken from Baruch.
So ball's going to go back to the Bearcats. They called that, looks like out of bounds from here possibly, as Stallone Shankar dropping back at the line to serve.
He did well the last serve. Let's see if he has more in him.
So Shankar coming with the high jump float and handcuffs Higgins in the back row of Purchase. So that's going to be a point for the Bearcats on the service ace.
Seems almost like Purchase is getting discouraged in some way. Hopefully it doesn't affect the later games.
As Shankar closing in on set one here, he'll go back row once again.
Higgins with the spike.
So yeah, Higgins coming from that back row. Looking for positioning, unable to get it. So just like that, it is 24-8, and it's going to be set point here for the Bearcats as they're looking to close out set number one. Shankar on to serve. He'll go back row. Sent over on two by Purchase, played by the Bearcats. Shankar cross-court set, and that's going to find some real estate in the back corner. That's Juan Carlos Henriquez coming away with the kill, and Bearcats take set number one by a score of 25-8. So we'll be back on the air in about 3 minutes.
Welcome back. We're here for the second set against Purchase and Baruch. Baruch won the first set 25-8. Yes.
So yeah, Bearcats took set number 1 in pretty easy fashion, although Purchase came back with a few runs of their own. So see if the Bearcats can continue that momentum here in set number 2 with Shankar on to serve.
Higgin gets the ball. Hunt sends it over. Unfortunately, it's out of bounds.
It's going to be a point for the Bearcats as they jump out to an early 1-0 lead. See if Shankar can string together another nice service run like he had in set number 1 as Higgins digs in the back row. Kept alive, sent over on 2. Nice diving attempt there.
Be a point for Purchase.
So tied at 1 point apiece here in set number 2.
Jeremiah Hunt takes it back to the server's line.
And Hunt will go back row with it. Dug by Godin. Shankar setting up Howard through the middle. Nice back row dig by Hunt. Down ball from Higgins. Dug in the back row. Shankar going through Howard in the middle. Blocked but sent back over. Hunt setting to the front row. Now outside set to Higgins. Off some hands in the front. Shankar will go outside to Centeno. Off some hands. Sent back over to the Bearcats. Godin now going outside to Defeng Han.
Oh.
Nearly gets the kill but kept alive by
Idris.
Purchase. So Shankar going back to Centeno. Off some hands. Dug in the back row by Hunt. And
will they save it?
that play, there's going to be a violation here. It's going to be a carry on the Panthers. So it's going to be point Bearcats, but nice volley on both sides there, Gia.
Yeah, we haven't seen it going back that much since the game started. It was nice to see some competition. Jack Centeno back at the server's line. Did well last time. Let's see this time.
So Centeno will go same spot back row, and he handcuffs.
Unfortunately, Marcus was not able to get that dig.
Yeah, so really nice looking serve there. Again, back row Purchase having a hard time with that Centeno serve. So let's see if he can go back to it. Goes same spot, rolls off the tape, and that's going to be another ace for the freshman.
I see a big gap in their lineup, Brian. And if Leslie can get somebody there, then Centeno's just going to keep going for that spot.
Yeah, he's kind of exploiting the middle there. So we'll see if Purchase makes the adjustment on defense as he goes nearly the same spot as the ball trickling off tape. And
Marcus just gets the ball.
yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a miscue in the back row of the Bearcats. As it looked like Tani and Centeno were both going for that one. So it's going to be a point for the Panthers as they trail by 2.
We have freshman Mario back at the server's line.
So Olmedo's serve clears. Shankar going to Han. Han with the big swing, sent over on 1. Han with another big swing, and nothing Purchase can do with that one.
That was a very strong spike. Howard with the serve.
And that's going to be played in the back row by Purchase. Down ball from Hunt. Now Shankar going outside, sent over
Hunt
on
digs.
1. Outside set to Han. Han looking for the roll shot, unable to get it as it goes into the net. So once again, 2-point ball game here in set number 2.
Purchase is doing a lot better this set compared to the first one. Let's see if they can keep up with Baruch.
So Erkin on to serve. Shankar throws it over on 2 with the no look, and that's a perfect call there by Shankar to really exploit that middle of Purchase, especially when they weren't expecting it on the second touch.
Not expecting it at all. They looked a little confused when that ball hit the floor. It was almost like the ball was still on the other side.
So both sides making some subs here. For the Bearcats, Ubanwa and Uman checking in, as well as Rodriguez. So it's going to be Ryan Uman, freshman setter, dropping back to serve for the Bearcats. And he's going to he's going to commit the service error there. So once again, before the Bearcats can jump out to a pretty sizable deficit here in set 2, Purchase staying alive in another 2-point game.
Higgins with the serve.
So
nice
Higgins,
serve by Higgins.
Higgins will go back row with that. Back set to Enriquez, and it's going to be a point for the Bearcats. Looks like they're going to call a net violation there on the front row of Purchase. So ball will go back to the Bearcats. Yeah, not a clear signal on what violation occurred there, but nonetheless, Bearcats will regain possession, and it's going to be Juan Carlos Enriquez on to serve. And Hunt coming from the outside, ball sent into the middle of the net, and that's going to be another point for the Bearcats. So starting to string together a few good looks here on the offensive end.
Yeah, the Bearcats got an 8-4 lead. Enriquez is back at the server's line.
So Enriquez will go back row, played by the Purchase, sent through the middle on 3, kept alive by Purchase.
They have one more touch, and into the net, unfortunately, go back to Baruch.
Yeah, Hunt was looking to throw it over, just didn't get enough of that one. So Enriquez will look to string together a nice service run here, and another good-looking serve there as it's played by Purchase. Back set for Gargiulo. Awesome hands in the front, dug by Bonwa. Cross-court set to Centeno, winds up and gets enough of that to come away with the kill.
Sends Higgins on the floor. Unfortunately, he was not able to save that one.
So nice run here led by Enriquez as he's looking back row, back corner, and he gets exactly that. Kind of faked out the back row.
Unfortunately, Hunt misjudged that one, let that one fly by.
So it's going to be a timeout here for the Panthers as they'll talk things over. Bearcats leading 11-4 here in set number 2. We'll be back in a few moments. So back underway here in set 2. Enriquez on a really nice service run here, able to create some nice cushion for the Bearcats in the score column as Hunt with the give and go on the back set, dug by the Bearcats. Pipe attack Enriquez, and he comes away with the kill.
Higgins tries to dig that one, but unfortunately goes out of bounds into the bleachers.
Yeah, so Enriquez, nice kill there, coming with a lot of momentum all the way from the back row with the pipe attack. So he'll serve again. Go similar spot, and Idris able to hold on to that one, and Hunt with a miraculous save to send that one into Bearcat territory from out of bounds.
Yeah, almost hit us in the broadcasting booth over here, but ended up getting it over somehow.
So here's Centeno, blocked but corralled by the Bearcats. Back set for Ubanwa. He'll go back row. Little collision, but dug. Now Hunt. Hunt off some hands in the front off the Bearcats, and Purchase comes away with the point, and really got to commend Hunt for getting the point there, as did everything necessary in keeping that possession alive, running in to the broadcast booth to save that ball.
A complete turnaround from before the break.
Yeah, so really effective timeout there by Purchase as they'll look to string together a nice run of their own, but let's see if the Bearcats can answer back, and they do exactly that as Purchase sends that one over on 3, but you can't advance the ball off contact on the ceiling. So that's exactly what the Panthers did. So it'll be point Bearcats, but Purchase nearly held on to that one again. So seeing some good things defensively here out of Purchase. So now Rodriguez on to serve. He'll send it to the back row with Higgins. Higgins going for the down ball, blocked. Looked like a combination of Howard and Ubanwa, and Bearcats doing a nice job of letting that ball bounce out of bounds rather than playing it, although it was close.
That was a nice judgment by the Bearcats. Thankfully, they did not misjudge that one.
Yeah, and that's half the battle sometimes, is really just recognizing where that ball is going. So Rodriguez will go back row. Higgins goes to Idris, cross-court set for Hunt, and that's going to be a kill.
I will say Hunt is on spot with his spikes this set.
Yeah, doing a really nice job and keeping this one close enough for Purchase. A lot of possession changes here in set number 2, whereas the Bearcats settled into some really long runs at the service line in set 1. So, yeah, total credit.
Junior Idris serves right over the net.
This will be dug by Centeno. He'll get the ball back, looking for the kill. Nice job defensively by Purchase. Pipe attack Higgins. That ball is sent off some Bearcat hands for the tool. And ball goes shooting into the scores table. Point Purchase.
It's a 7-point game. Baruch's ahead. Let's see if Purchase has the ability to bring it back up. Junior Idris back at the server's line.
So Idris going with the jump float. Back row. Howard coming through the middle. And that one catches Higgins high in the back row. So it's going to be a kill for Alexander Howard, the freshman middle hitter out of Peyton, Colorado. So Bearcats making a few subs, able to get their rotation squared away. And it's going to be Stallone Shankar, one of the team's best servers, dropping back at the line.
With the serve,
Shankar
Higgins gets the ball.
Float it. Higgins looking to send it over on one. Caught him a little bit out of position, and that's going to be a point for the Bearcats.
Setter Shankar back at the server's line.
So Shankar going the opposite side of the floor. Dug by Purchase. Here's a set for Hunt. Hunt looking to tip it over. Blocked by Centeno. Back set Hunt. Hunt with the big swing and the kill. So once again, Jeremiah Hunt getting things done for this Purchase offense.
He's definitely one of Purchase's stronger players this round. Let's see if he can make the serve over the net.
And he gets it over, sent over on one by the Bearcats. Now dug by Godin, cross-court set for Han. And Han with the big swing. Let's see, did he get it? Yes, he did. So Defeng Han giving the Bearcats a 17-8 lead here in set number 2.
The ball goes back to Baruch.
So it's going to be Wen Chung dropping back at the line. He'll replace Centeno, the freshman defensive specialist. Chung will go back row. Dug by Purchase.
Sets it up. Higgins spikes it over, but it was a dig.
Outside set to Enriquez, and it's going to be out of bounds, so point for the Panthers. Excuse me, point Bearcats, my apologies. As Chung will continue his serve. Nearly handcuffs the back row. This one played. Higgins looking for the outside approach, and he comes away with the kill.
Baruch tried to save that one. Unfortunately, they sent it out of bounds, making it Purchase's ball.
And just a 9-point game here. Feels like the Bearcats have momentum, but Purchase doing a nice job of keeping this one close enough.
Purchase is working hard. Unfortunately, there is a 9-point lead by Baruch. So let's see if they can catch up.
Shankar, nice set over to Howard. Had to drop low for that one to get positioning, and Howard comes away with the easy kill. So Bearcats doing a nice job of getting to their offense here through the first 2 sets. See a lot of good looks, whether through the middle, outside, or even a lot of back row attacks. So Howard misses that serve nearly completely.
Sends the ball fishing into the net, unfortunately. However, compared to the last game with NYU, Baruch is doing extremely well this game.
Yeah, always a tough matchup with NYU. Coming to the Arc Arena, Bearcats played them hard, but unfortunately not enough. As Carlos Rodriguez, who was definitely one of the stars of the game in that NYU game, coming away with the kill there. So once again, a few subs for the Bearcats as Uman and Ubanwa will check in, and that will send Uman back to the line as one of the Bearcats' serving specialists. So Uman looking back row.
Hunt sets the ball.
And a little bit of a miscue. Let's see if Purchase can send it over. They do. It's going to be Enriquez from the outside. Can't connect on that one. It's going to be a point for the Panthers.
Baruch is ahead, Brian. Let's see if Purchase can somewhat catch up in this set. Otherwise, they're going to have to make it up in the next set.
Yeah, especially at this point, just 5 points away from taking set number 2. Purchase is really going to have to rely on this run as Higgins with a good-looking serve there, but a little too low, unfortunately, for Purchase's sake, and that's going to be a point for Baruch. Few subs once again as Tani will check in, and Enriquez will drop back to serve. Officials want.
Seems to be some discussion going on between the Baruch coach and the officials.
Yeah, Kevin Edwards talking over likely about rotations. And that'll be exactly it as the libero tracker. They're going to put Godin back in, it looks like. Maybe not. So, yeah, that's what it comes down to here is the officials getting on the same page with the Bearcat bench as far as libero subs and really that libero tracker, because that'll dictate the rotation of this Bearcat offense. So, no harm, no foul as Naoki Tani once again back in the game.
Henriquez with the serve. Unfortunately, it just gets over.
And that's going to be a point for Purchase. That one nearly caught some line, but smart play by Hunt to let it go, and it's going to be a point for SUNY Purchase as they're going to make a few subs here.
We got freshman Marcus Gargulo from Port Washington, New York, serving the ball at the server's line. Let's see if he can get it over and catch up his team.
So Gargulo will go back row, dug by Godin. Now, beautiful set there by Uman, who finds Carlos Rodriguez coming with some authority. And that is one of the better looking kills here we've seen this evening.
For sure. Straight down the middle into the split of Purchase's lineup over here. There was nobody there to save that ball.
So after the kill, Rodriguez will drop back to the line to serve. So he'll go back row. Higgins sends it shooting up and
Tips
over.
the net. It's Baruch's point.
So barely, but Higgins with pretty wild shot there. Nearly comes away with the point. I think they might have called it out of bounds. But nonetheless, Rodriguez will continue his service run.
A little weak there, unfortunately.
Yeah, looking for the cross-court float, unable to get it. So Bearcats closing in on set 2, but Purchase doing a nice job of hanging in. So it's going to be Idris dropping back to serve. Idris will go back row, dug by Cheng. Outside set to Cheng.
Hunt gets the ball. Sets it for Idris. Spike by Hunt.
Kept alive by Purchase. Now going back to Hunt. And that one into the middle of the net. But nice looking offensive possession there for Purchase. Able to get into their rotation a bit. And just like that, once again, set point here for the Bearcats as they lead 24-13 in set 2. And to potentially close things out, it's going to be Andrew Abanwa, the freshman outside, right side from Brooklyn, New York.
Let's see if you can get this over the net, Brian. Otherwise, it would be set game for this one.
So Banwa comes away with the service ace, and just like that, Bearcats take an early 2-0 lead here through the first 2 sets as they take set number 2, 25-13. We'll be back on the air in just about 3 minutes. Stay with us. right, back underway for set number 3. Bearcats with an early 2-set lead, as Purchase will look to try to take set number 3, stay alive here. Enriquez getting started early. He'll come away with the tool.
There's a point for Baruch. Baruch gets the ball.
So nice looking kill there from Juan Carlos Enriquez, the freshman outside from Farmingdale, New York.
We got Stallone Shankar. Did pretty well with the serves thus far. Let's see how far he gets us now.
And once again, you called it, Gia. Shankar getting the Bearcats started early from the service line. Nice job there. Pretty easy kill there. And good job by the Bearcat defense protecting the front. So it's going to be served to the back row, back set for Hunt. And that's going to be a tool. Jeremiah Hunt coming away with yet another kill here, and certainly leading this Purchase offense and doing a lot of good things defensively for this Panthers team.
Exactly, Brian. Hunt takes the server's line. Let's see how he does.
And he will go back row. Nice dig there by the Bearcats. Cross-court set for Han. Awesome hands in the front, and let's see the call. It's going to be a point for the Bearcats.
Bearcats with a 3-1 lead very early into the set.
So, yeah, especially closing in with that 2-set lead, it's really on Purchase to try to respond early if they want to stay in this one. So, Enriquez now at the service line. He'll go back row for Hunt. Idris setting up Higgins. Higgins looking for that back corner and doesn't get it, as the Bearcats will come away with another point, and they lead 4-1.
Yeah, Brian. Higgins, compared to their John Jay game from yesterday, is having a down day. Seems like Hunt's carrying Purchase right now.
Yep, so Enriquez going same spot. Now Higgins will look to get back on the board, and he will do, excuse me, I spoke too soon. Enriquez with a great job keeping that alive, but that ball hit the rafter on the way over the net, and like we saw in set 2, you can't advance the ball off a ricochet. So it'll be a point for the Panthers, but nice, really nice job and great effort by the Bearcats defense to keep that volley alive.
Yeah, they almost went into the bleachers for that one to keep that ball alive.
So now at the service line, it's going to be Dan McDonough, the senior middle blocker out of East Hampton, New York. McDonough will go back row, float serve. Shankar will go to Dennis Hu.
Idris tries to save it. Let's see if Hunt can help him.
And nice job by Purchase to keep that one alive. Now Godin going for Shankar. Here's Han. Han sends it over with authority, but Hunt holds on. And it's going to be a point for the Panthers, as Akil Vaughn sends that one just out of bounds, but came behind that ball with a ton of authority, looking for the big swing and a kill, just unfortunately a little too wide. So with that, McDonough will continue a service run, as Hu sends it over on one touch.
Hunt sends it up.
Now Gargiulo coming through the middle, dug by Godin. Outside set for Hu. And Hu coming away with the kill. It's the
ball goes back to Baruch.
Yeah, Hu, a freshman outside hitter out of Guangdong, China.
Traveled a long way to play for Baruch.
Certainly, we've seen Coach Kevin Edwards do a really good job of recruiting both nationally and internationally throughout the years. So Bearcats bringing in talent from all over the world, as that's going to be a service ace for Akil Vaughn, as the Panthers were not able to advance it coming off the serve.
Gargiulo just missed that tap over the net.
So
Baruch serves.
Here's Vaughn again going back row. And that one, that's going to be a point for the Bearcats, as Erkin looking to send that over, but kind of caught his own rebound, so to speak, and needed another teammate to touch that ball to keep the volley alive. So Vaughn stringing together a nice service run. As I spoke a little too soon there, Gia, that ball goes shooting out of bounds.
No worries, Brian. We're still 7 points against 4.
So it's going to be Ben Erkin, the senior middle blocker, to serve. Nice job by Shankar, setting up Alexander Howard, as he's once again able to come away with the kill. Not sure he got all of that one, but that's all he needed to really get that ball over the front row of Purchase. And the Bearcats making their usual subs at this point in the rotation. So Uman to drop back and serve, and Ubanwa will assume the outside.
Uman with the serve.
Dug in
Hunt
the
tries to save.
back row. Higgins keeps it alive. Gargiulo sends it over. Now Godin, high set for Ubanwa. Awesome hands.
Oh.
Nearly kept alive by Purchase, but they're unable to hold on. So
Almost seemed like Hunt was trying to do an absorption there with that play. Unfortunately, he was not able to succeed that one, and Baruch got the ball.
So the officials are going to talk this one over. They're looking, Purchase's bench looking for an explanation, and tend to agree. I'm not exactly sure what the call was there. So the officials will talk this one over. We'll see what they have to say after their conference.
Seems like they made a decision. Let's see if they changed their minds.
And
Nope.
No, it's going to stay.
It's going to stay for Baruch.
Yep, so it's going to be Uman serve, and he will go back row, and that handcuffs Zaray a little bit high in that back row.
Zaray hits that out for his own team. Unfortunately, was not able to save that one.
So Uman with a nice service run. Uman with the float serve.
Oh.
And he catches Gargiulo and Hunt colliding. Neither able to get to that ball. So
yeah, unfortunately, Ryan, Panthers fumbled that one. Seemed like some miscommunication.
yeah, sometimes it's just all about positioning, as Uman was able to exploit that middle once again. We see the Bearcats do a lot of that here.
Uman with the serve.
So he'll go back row to Hunt. Sent over on one.
Oh.
Sent back.
Idris saved the ball.
Yeah, sent back by Howard. Nice save by Idris. Now here's Abanwa, and he finds back row for the kill.
It was just on the line, almost out, but didn't cut it for the Panthers.
Yeah, once again, just enough to get it over that front row, and nice kill there for the Bearcats as they lead 11-4 here in set number 3.
Not even an hour in, Brian, and it seems like the Baruch Bearcats are flying by with this game.
Oh, they certainly are, as Uman gets the service ace. The combo of Zaray and Higgins unable to corral that loose ball despite a valiant effort. So, Uman continuing this Bearcat run. Let's see if he can string together another point. And once again, announcers jinx there, Gia. Spoke a little too soon, and Purchase will get the point as they trail 12-6.
We got Higgins back at the server's line. Let's see what he could do for his team.
So Higgins going back row to Godin. Uman sets Howard through the middle, and Purchase is totally out of rotation there.
Yeah.
They gotta, even you can see they're just saying to talk a little bit more there.
Zaray tried to save that ball, but unfortunately there was nobody there to set it off of him.
So Dennis Hu at the line to serve for the Bearcats. Jump float, ricochets off Zaray in the back, and that's going to be an ace for the freshman. So Bearcats really controlling set 3, similar to the first 2 sets.
Let's see what Mr. Hu has for us now. Hunt tries to save the ball. Idris tries to set it up.
Gargiulo able to send that one over on 3. Now punched over by Enriquez. Purchase trying to keep this one alive, and it's going to stay on their side.
Yeah, unfortunately too many taps. They couldn't get that one over. There's a 10-point lead by the Bearcats. 10 more points, and it's game.
Yeah, so Bearcats closing in on match point here in set 3. Still got a little ways to go, but certainly have control of set 3. Here's Hunt. And they're going to call an oh, no call. Yes, call.
Baruch's ball.
Yeah, so it's going to be a point for the Bearcats as Hunt came away with what looked like a nice-looking kill, but hit the antenna, unfortunately, for Purchase's sake. So the ball will stay with the Bearcats, and Hu will continue his serve. He's looking back row now. And once again, oh, that ball saved.
Somehow saved by a miracle. Idris fumbled that one, but Hunt was able to save
now
it.
Now Ubanwa off some Purchase hands, and he's going to get another kill here in set 3.
Panthers call a timeout.
Yes.
Hopefully their coach can somehow get their minds going to get this game turnaround.
Yeah, so Baruch nearly closing this one out. We'll be back in a few minutes.
All right, welcome back.
So Dennis Hu with a nice service run here. Is that ball goes shooting into the Purchase bench, and it's going to go back to the Panthers as once again Purchase coming out of the timeout with an early point. So we've seen some effective timeout calling.
We have freshman Marcus Gargulo with the serve for the Panthers. Let's see if he's able to win his team a point.
So Gargiulo gets that over, dug by Enriquez. Here's Uman going back to Enriquez. No look attempt there, but that one sent pretty significantly out of bounds despite having some good power behind it. So Gargiulo will look to put together a service run of his own. We've seen a few certainly on the Bearcat side, but none yet on the Purchase side here in this set. And just like that, Purchase with a pair of points.
Yeah, it seems like their front row really had that one.
Yeah. So Gargiulo on to serve. Gargiulo looking back row, dug by Godin. Uman back set Ubanwa, and Ubanwa sends that over. Didn't have a ton of room to operate between him and the antenna, but nice job and nice body control. Able to come away with that kill.
Yeah, it will be Baruch's ball.
So double sub here. Wen Chang dropping back to serve, and Akil Vaughn will take over responsibilities in the front row for this Bearcat team. Here's Chang, sent over on 2 by Idris, but sent out of bounds as Purchase didn't have a ton of control of that ball. Chung going back row.
Idris sets the ball up for Hunt, unfortunately.
And nice block there.
Wow.
Down
Somehow
ball.
got over the net. Higgins bumps
Down
the
ball
ball.
from Hugh. Cross court set. Hunt. Nice block by Akil Vaughn in the front. Almost like looked like a double block with him and Ubanwa getting involved there. But that ball ricochets out of bounds, and Purchase able to convert on the tool. So it's going to send Idris back to the line to serve. Bearcats still leading by 10 as they're closing in on that 25-point mark, trying to take this match in a three-set sweep.
Yeah, Brian, it seems like Purchase is going to have to do a lot then put the communication together to get back for this one.
So now Enriquez looking to get involved, but nice job there. That's Byron Morris.
It's a point for the Panthers.
Byron Morris doing a nice job of playing defense there and ultimately turned the defense into offense, coming away with the kill for the SUNY Purchase Panthers.
This was the first time since the game started since Purchase put in Brian Morris to the game, and it seemed like it's paying off. Idris with the serve.
So Idris will go back row. Doug Hugh coming through. Vaughn in the middle, and beautiful set there by Uman to find Akil Vaughn with the definitely easy look.
Yeah, that sent Idris onto the floor, unfortunately, but it will be Baruch's ball, and they have 5 points away till it's game.
So yeah, Bearcats closing in on that 25-point mark, and Stallone Shankar dropping back to the line. You can't help but wonder if a service run here would be enough for the Bearcats to close this one out in 3 sets. So Shankar looking back row, sent over by Higgins on 1. Chung looking for Enriquez. Free ball there. Idris going to Hunt.
Hunt spikes the ball.
Winds up, and that's
way
out of bounds. Yeah, out of bounds into the Bearcat bench. It's going to be a point Baruch as they lead 21-10.
I don't want to jinx it, Brian, but let's see if Shankar could do this one again.
Yeah, certainly looking good for the Bearcats here. And exactly who you want at the line in this situation. And that's going to be an ace. Oh, excuse me. Just out of bounds, but not by much at all.
It will be Hunt's serve.
So it's going to be Hunt on to serve as Shankar going to Uman, and Uman with a ton behind that one.
He spiked it right into the back row, right on the line. It was hard to see that one.
So Ryan Uman, really nice look there on the offensive end. Especially as a setter, able to find him from primarily the outside for the big swing and the kill.
Henriquez serves the ball. Purchase was able to save,
so
unfortunately.
They're going to call a net violation here on the Bearcats. Going to stop the volley a little bit early. So Bearcats within 3 points of closing this one out, but not before Purchase answers back. So at the line to serve is Dan McDonough. McDonough floats it over. Dug by Chang.
Shankar sets it up.
Back set Uman, and Uman unable to get that kill after we saw what he did just a few possessions ago. Nonetheless, a nice looking swing as McDonough will continue his serve. McDonough goes to Enriquez. Shankar finding Vaughn through the middle and gets that over just the top of that front row of the Panthers.
It's Baruch's ball. We have Akil Vaughn with the serve.
So Akil Vaughn after a few nice kills in this set, onto serve and sends that one out of bounds. So it's going to be point Panthers. They'll go back to Purchase. Bearcats just within 2 points of closing this one out, but Purchase staying in this one. Definitely fighting strong to the end.
Senior Ben Ekrans just sends it over the net.
So Shankar looking at Uman, blocked in the front, but held on by Uman. Cross-court set for Hugh. And it's going to be a kill for Dennis Hu. And it's going to be match point, as Sports Information Director John Neves calls it best. And it's going to be Ryan Uman at the line to serve, the 5'9" freshman setter. Let's see if he can close this one out.
1 point away for Baruch.
And he will go back row. Dug by Hunt. Sent back over by who? Did he get it? No, he did not.
That will be Panthers' ball.
Yeah, so it's going to be point for Purchase despite a nice-looking attempt on the Bearcats' end. And that'll drop back Joe Higgins, the senior outside out of Bayside, New York. Certainly playing hard.
Yeah, the Panthers are just staying in there. Let's see if they can.
And that's going to be service ace for Higgins. So Panthers not going down without a fight. Certainly love to see that if you're a Panther fan watching from home. So Higgins looking to continue this one, as he certainly has a lot of ground to gain, but crazier things have happened as that one trickles over.
Just over the net.
And another service ace for Joe Higgins. So stringing together some really nice momentum here for the Panthers. Even if they don't come away with the win, they can certainly at least end this match on a little bit of a higher note. Behind the service run of their senior middle. Here's Higgins' serve. He's looking back row this time.
Out of
Commits the
bounds.
service error. So the Bearcats take set 3, 25-17, and a clean sweep, 3-0 over the SUNY Purchase Panthers. So thank you everyone who tuned in from all around the world. For Brian and Gia, thank you everyone, and we'll see you on the next broadcast.
Have a nice night.